My topic is about why boys are preference are at the time of birth. In India's patriarchal society, a boy is widely viewed as an asset, a future breadwinner, and a caregiver, while a girl, on the other hand, is seen as a liability. The son preference is rooted in the traditional belief that a male child would carry forward the family name. More than 100 years, the Indian census has shown a marked gap between the number of boys and girls, men and women. This gap, which has nationwide implications, it is a result of decisions made at the most local level, the family. Common wisdom is that the preference of sons is motivated by economic, religious, social, and emotional desires and norms that favor males and make female less desirable. Parents accept sons but not daughters to provide financial and emotional care, especially in their old age. Sons add to family wealth and property, while daughters drain it through dowries. Sons continue the family lineage, while daughters are married away to another household. Sons perform important religious roles, and sons defend or exercise the family's power, while daughters have to be defended and protected, creating a perceived burden on the household. According to Economic Survey 2017-18, there are over 21 million unwanted girls in India. By analyzing the sex ratio of last side, due to strict implementation of Preconception and Prenatal Diagnostic Techniques Act in India, the sex selective abortion of female fetus has have become difficult. However, couples have adopted a different strategy while where they will continue to produce children until desired number of sons and born. Economic Survey 2017-18 has used the term son meta preference to describe this phenomenon. According to this survey, there are over 21 million unwanted girls in India who were when the couples wanted a male child. Due to son meta preference, the wife is often forced to produce more than two children, which is detrimental to her health as such girls and women are neglected in their food and health needs. Majority of them suffer from anemia and malnutrition. As a result, India's maternity mortality rate is 174 deaths per 1 lakh live births. Since daughters are seen as burden, poor parents are keen to marry them off as soon as possible. Child marriages led to early pregnancy. For India, 23 children out of every 1,000 children are born by mothers in the age of 15 to 19. In other words, adolescence birth rate is very high. Having child at an early age hinders the mother in pursuing higher studies and ambitious ambitions for herself. So we conclude that Indian society as a whole will have to resolve the issue of gender injustice as gender outcomes are related to deeper societal prejudice. The correct the anomaly of skewed sex ratio and its related impacts on the society, the perspective towards women needs to be changed and various agencies will have to come together to remove impediments towards bringing gender parity and more specifically towards women empowerment to create further role models. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My total topic is what are the steps taken by the society to bring equality between boys and girls. First of all, there are the 7 points which I want to share with you. First point is talk to women and girls. A fundamental reason we have not achieved gender equality in every realm is that women and girls' voices are too often excluded from global and nation decision making. जिसमें क्या होता है कि वुमेन लड़कियों और औरतों की आवाज़ दबाई जाती है, उनके ओपिनियंस उनके पर्सपेक्टिव मैटर नहीं करते सोसाइटी में, जिसकी वजह से आज सबसे बड़ा मेन रीज़न यही है कि गर्ल्स और बॉयज़ के बीच में इक्वालिटी नहीं है. Second is let girls use mobile phone. The majority of girls in India don't have access to use basic technologies such as phone and computer because of infrastructure related challenges and economic reason. Increasingly we see ban on girls using mobile phones. The dialogue on girls access to STEM and education women role in acknowledge. Third point is stop child marriage and sexual harassment. In Bangladesh and elsewhere, child marriage is a major problem for girls' education. In Bangladesh, more than 50% of girls are married before the age of 18, and about 30% of girls 15 to 19 years already have one child. If we want girls to be able to complete education, we have to end child marriage. We also have to seriously address sexual harassment of girls. Insecurity is one of the reasons parents give away for marrying of their daughter. It is also a major barrier to girls' full participation in education. Fourth is make education gender sensitive. There has been progress in increasing access to education, but progress has been slow in improving the gender sensitive of the education system, including unsharing textbook, promote positive stereotypes. This is a critically important for girls to come out of the school as a citizen who can shop a more equal access society. In some countries, there is a tendency to assume that things are fine as long as there are equal number of girls in school. Close the gender pay gap. Men continue to earn more than women regardless of education level, position and industry of employment. Research shows that globally women earn 77% of every dollar a man earns. Next is promote women political leadership. Globally, just 20% of parliamentarians are women. We also wanted to see people in leadership position who can speak in our interests and relate to our particular concern, which show women in position of power are the need of the half and the world population being fully considered. Next 7 point is ensure equal access to capital and banking. Almost 1 billion women worldwide do not have a basic bank account, and through evidence show that women are better savers than men and power and prove to be more responsible borrowers. Female entrepreneurs, particularly those in marginalized communities, cannot access financial service. In fact, an estimated 80% of women owned business worldwide do not have sufficient access to finance. Last conclusion. Women and girls represent half of the world population and therefore also half of its potential. Present gender inequality hampers social and economic progress. It is critical that we work together to break down and remove gender disparity at all levels. Thank you.